We are back live and in color here on the GMAP Broadcast Network, GMAP1.com. Yours truly, Pastor Kevin here, and I am always overwhelmed with joy, excited, and I tell you, I am grateful beyond belief for this young man. I tell you, because he is so determined to inform you of what he's doing, when he's doing it, where he's doing it, what he has going on, and he doesn't mind sharing that information with each and every one of you around the world. We thank God for you and welcome to the number one faith-based, motivational, and inspirational broadcast platform in the country. That would be us, GMAP Broadcast Network, GMAP1.com. Gary Lindberg is back with us, and good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon, Pastor Kevin. Good. Thank you. I'm well, and I hope you are, and all your listeners are well also.
And you know what? I tell you, right now, I couldn't be better. I am thankful, grateful. I am blessed. I can't complain, even if I wanted to. I can't complain. You know, and welcome back to the GMAP Broadcast Network, GMAP TV. And for those of you that don't know, of course, Gary is one of our featured authors on the GMAP Broadcast Network, and all you have to do is stop by and visit our platform at GMAP1.com. Simply click on the tab that is titled Featured Authors. You will see a copy of the publications that he has available for you now. Click on those covers. It will take you to the necessary locations to find out more intimate information and details about the author as well as the publications. Do me a kind favor, if you don't mind, Gary. Go through it. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Who are you? Where are you from? Who is Gary R Lindberg?
Well, thank you very much, Pastor Kevin. I appreciate this opportunity that you're taking with me and having a wonderful conversation with you. I am Gary R Lindberg. I was born in Minneapolis, Minnesota. When I was about 7 years old, my parents decided to leave the cold country of Minnesota and moved to California. And so they moved, and I grew up in Santa Maria, California, which is located in about halfway between Los Angeles and San Francisco. And I grew up and went to school in the various schools and through high school. And then I went to the University of California at Berkeley to further my education, and I majored in U.S. history. And after my tour in the university, I was deciding I better do something about the draft, because in the 1960s, I was eligible then to be drafted. And so I was trying to enlist in the Air Force, and before I received an invitation to join the Peace Corps. Because Sergeant Shriver, President John Kennedy's brother-in-law, came to Cal many times to seek volunteers, I decided to accept his challenge and volunteer for the Peace Corps, but I hadn't heard from them. So I had to take some other action in the meantime. But then my invitation for the Peace Corps arrived, and interesting story. My mother saw that package when it arrived, and I happened to be at Vandenberg Air Force Base at the time, following up my application to join the Air Force. And when I arrived home about dinner time after spending the day there, my mother's first comments were, "You aren't going to do that, are you?" And as soon as she said that, my mind snapped, and I said, "Oh, yes, I will." And so then I pursued the Peace Corps, and I was studied at UCLA, where we had the basic training, so to speak, and went on to the Ivory Coast, which is located right between Ghana and Liberia in West Africa. And there I was following the project that I was assigned, which was a school gardens project. and helping the teachers and students learn how to grow vegetables in a tropical climate.
Wow.
And there are some differences between a tropical climate and like you might find here in the San Francisco Bay Area where I now live. But not there, it's very different, and you have to take some different steps. But so I detail that in my new book, which we're going to talk about. And after that, when I finished the Peace Corps, I took a tour of Europe and went through half a dozen countries: Italy, Germany, France, England, and the Netherlands before going home. And in the meantime, I got drafted. And so I arrived home about a week before I was scheduled to go for the draft. And I walked into the uh, Air Force recruiter and said, "Sign me up. I'm ready to go right now." I didn't ask him what benefits you offer. What are you going to do for me? I said, "Sign me up. I'm going." And they said, "Sorry, the quota is full. We can't help you." So then I went to the Navy recruiter and I walked in again, the same thing. "Sign me up. I'm ready to go. Please, let's go now." And they said, "Well, no, not quite so fast. We filled up our quota too, but there's a neighboring town, San Luis Obispo, where they might have an opening. I'll call them up and find out." Well, it turned out that he did have an opening, so I went down to Los Angeles and went to the very same location where I was supposed to go for the Army and being drafted, and had my physical. And I remarked to the Navy recruiter, "Please tell me that, or tell the Army that I'm here for you, the Navy." And they said, "Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it." Well, up to this day, they haven't come to arrest me for being AWOL, so I guess they got the message.
Ah, well, I
And
tell you.
so I then went to school after serving 4 years in the Navy at San Francisco State University for my Master of Business Administration degree, and began my 43-year career in human resources.
Wow. I tell you, what an amazing story. And I am again so grateful for a few reasons, Gary. I'm thankful that you were able to be here with us on today to share with us a little bit of your history concerning the Peace Corps. And of course, I'm grateful that you accepted the invitation to be a part of the GMAP Broadcast Network family and allowing us to be a part of your journey. The vegetable grows and the lion roars. I tell you, I am so excited about your new release. And I know there are some viewers and listeners out there today that, they're excited as well. And they're asking themselves, well, I've heard about it, I've read a little bit about it, but how can I get it? What's the process for me to receive a copy of this awesome publication? If I want a signed copy, if I want to order a copy, what's the process for them to do so, if you don't mind sharing that?
I'm happy to share that. You can go to my website, https colon / Gary R Lindberg.com, and that will take you to both my books, the new book and the previous book, and you can click on any of the links there at Amazon, Barnes and Noble, BookBaby, and local bookstores too. So it's very easy to get, and but the publication date is not until March 8th. So the printed version is not available now, but the ebook version is available at those outlets. So
Awesome.
you can get it there, and you can look at the preview too.
Oh my goodness. I tell you, and of course, we're not going to allow anyone to forget about little old GMAP Broadcast Network. If they stop by our platform and visit our area where that's titled Featured Authors, they will see a copy of the cover titled The Vegetable Grows and the Lion Roars. Of course, you can click on that cover. It will take you to the necessary location, which I believe is the website for Gary. And of course, you can find out all the information and details, how you can get the ebook, how you can read it, how you can get prepared to order it, and so on. And we want you to share it with all of your followers, family, and friends. And when you do decide to order it through a location such as Amazon, we want you to be sure to do us the kind favor. Take the few extra moments of your time, leave a review. Leave a review. I'm going to say it one more time. Leave a review. I'm sure that Gary will appreciate it. I will appreciate it. Amazon will appreciate it. Even those viewers and listeners that are interested in the publication, they will appreciate you leaving that review as well. And I also know that there may be some individuals, Gary, that want to reach out to you and maybe talk to you on a more individual basis. Is there some contact information that you don't mind sharing with them?
Oh, absolutely. You are welcome to write me at Gary Lindberg 85 at gmail.com. And if you go to the website that I mentioned, you can also, there's a page there for contact, which you can fill out and contact me. You're welcome to uh, write anything you want. If you like my book, if you don't like my book, if you want to ask questions, I'm happy to answer them. And I would be very happy to hear from anybody.
Oh my God! And I'm sure they will be happy to hear from you. And of course, Gary, that you're a role model to someone, whether you like it or not. Someone is watching you. Someone is appreciating where you are. Someone is appreciating where you've been. But if the question arises, what's next for Gary R Lindberg? What would your response be to that?
Well, what's next is open to question. I have some thoughts about writing another book about like a follow up to my first book, God's Existence, Truth or Fiction: The Answer Revealed, and I've written some chapters that I might include in that book, and so. But I'm not in a hurry to do that. I'm focusing on the first two books and trying to promote them.
Oh my God. And we're going to do everything in our power to assist you in doing just that. We know for a fact that you have our phone number and we have yours. We want you to use it. Call, text, chat, tweet, any kind of way you can connect with us. We encourage you to do so. Let us know what we can do to assist you during this journey. And we want you to know you don't have to ask us twice. All you have to do is ask, and the answer will always, always be yes. And again, you will never, ever have to ask us twice. And speaking of that, we want to also let the listeners know and the viewers know every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Central. All we want you to do is stop by a GMAP Broadcast Network, and we want you to make sure you show your support. I'm sorry, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. We want you to tune in. Author Gary R. Lindberg will be discussing his current publication, his previous publication, God's Existence, Truth or Fiction, The Answer Revealed. He has a program here every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central Time. We want you to tune in for that. We want you to get more information and details. Share it with your family, with your followers, with your friends. We'd love for you to show your support by simply stopping by here, gmap1.com, and encouraging Gary to keep doing what he's doing and keep encouraging others to do the same. And Gary, I tell you, man, I'm going to be inviting you back more and more as the weeks come. And of course, we are going to let you know we're going to invite you back soon and very soon to talk more in detail, of course, about your current publication that is released, The Vegetable Grows and The Lion Roars, more about your Peace Corps experience. We're going to attain to a quick emergency that we see have arisen here, but we want you to know that we're going to be inviting you back. We're going to let the viewers and listeners know when you're going to be here so they can hear more great information and details about what you're doing, when you're doing it, and all that great stuff. And Gary, I'm going to move out of the way before I let you go, and I'm going to allow you to share what's on your heart with our viewers and listeners around the world. I'm moving over and I'm going to say, Gary R. Lindberg, the floor is yours.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. It's been an honor and a great privilege to join you and offer you my two books, and I'm so grateful for that opportunity. And I just wish everyone will achieve what their goals are, and I think it's important to pray and ask God for your his guidance so that he may achieve his goals through you and help you to accomplish what he meant for you to do. And so that I wish you all the best, and thank you for this time that you took to be with me, and I wish you all the best.
They're already calling you about the conversation, I tell you. We
Yeah,
thank
right.
you as well. We appreciate you, and we look truly forward to hearing from you again very soon. I'll be giving you a call in a little bit to let you know where we go from here. And of course, I want you all to know that if you miss any portion of this conversation, it will be available on our YouTube channel. We're going to push it over to Facebook. It's going to be aired on our weekly cable television program and beyond. So you will get your opportunity to see and hear what it is that we have discussed. Until then, Gary, we want you to continue to have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll be in touch, and you take care. Be blessed and be a blessing, okay?
Thank you. You too.
God's Existence, Truth or Fiction, The Answer Revealed, written by author Gary R. Lindberg, is a scientific study about the proof of God's existence. Lindberg examines scientific theories about the origin of life and the Bible's creation story. His approach is different, as he suggests that both science and the Bible say the same thing. Lindberg offers a powerful theory for readers to contemplate while presenting a unique conclusion. God's Existence, Truth or Fiction, The Answer Revealed is now available at your favorite online bookstore.